With Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire pretty much being 1.5 days from being released in North America and Japan, a question a lot of people are asking is, will there be more Mega Evolutions in the games outside of the 20 that have been announced by Game Freak so far? A lot of people want to see Mega Milotic and Mega Flygon. I'm one of those people. And after the data mining of the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire special demo version, there really hasn't been much hope of there being any more Megas being implemented into these games. Wow, another blow has hit us over the last 24 hours. Pokémon Bank updated last night. There's an update on the Nintendo eShop to make it compatible with Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and the talented people over at Project Pokémon have been able to look through the, patch files and see what's been implemented in the patch, what kind of items are available in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, the new abilities, any new attacks, stuff like that. And unfortunately, within this compatibility patch, just like with the Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire special demo version, there's absolutely no more Mega Stones within the game's files. This means Pokemon like Flygon and Milotic, and even Pokemon like Ludicolo and Shiftry, these Pokemon will not be getting Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. This is all but confirmed now, and that really sucks. And maybe some of you guys are going to argue saying, hey, maybe Game Freak withheld some of the Mega Stones from the full version and are going to patch them in on day one. Unfortunately, that is very un-Game Freak, if that makes sense. Game Freak have never done something like that, and honestly I don't think many game developers actually would do that. Withhold content from the full version and patch it on day one. Some people don't have internet connections, they'd be withholding a lot of content from those kind of people. So unfortunately, any hope for Mega Flygon, any hope for Mega Milotic, all but extinguished now. And that really sucks. The only new item that changes the form of a Pokemon that's confirmed to be in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire is the Prison Bottle. This is the item that quote-unquote seals away the power of a certain Pokemon from long ago. This Pokemon is Hooper. You guys have probably seen its new form already. This is the only Pokemon that's getting a new form outside of the Pokemon that we've already seen being revealed to get Mega Evolutions and stuff like that. There's a screenshot from the recent leaks of this brand new Hooper form on screen right now. So I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Unfortunately, there's a 99.9% chance we're not going to see any more Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, as quite simply Pokemon Bank is not compatible with them, and there'd be no point in Game Freak updating Pokemon Bank if they're just going to re-update it in a couple of days anyway. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It's news that I honestly don't want to bring you guys. But we're so close to release and these games are still going to be absolutely fantastic, so let's have some optimism. 800 likes would be really appreciated for another Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire video a little bit later on in a couple of hours. And there's a link in the description to my limited edition Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire t-shirt that's only on sale for the next day now. And once it's off sale forever and you guys will never be able to purchase it again. A link's in the description to where you can buy it, so if you do want to buy it before it's too late. There's only a day left to buy it. And feel free to subscribe so you don't miss any more of my future Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really sorry to be the bearer of bad news, and I will see you guys later tonight. Peace out.